오늘 경기는 11월 29일. 어제 이거 포틀랜드 이겼고, 레이커스전 끝나고 팀 훈련 할 때 우리 저기 뭐냐 이거달라가 부상이었죠. 경기 중에 말고 훈련 중에 6주에서 8주예요. 이거달라가 한참 있어야 돼. 이제 맥키니랑 듀란트 쪽으로 가야 돼요. 갑시다. 포틀랜드 백투백이에요. 홈에선 이겼는데 원정으로 갑시다.
The world of my team is your chance to create the NBA lineup of your dreams. Player cards include some of the all-time greats of the NBA, all the way to moment cards recognizing a player's.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
커즌스는 오늘 잘했지. 26분인가
Good
떴나?
evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille.
이거 달라. 8주. 길어 너무.
The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David
맥키니
Aldridge
그냥
on the sideline,
땜빵용으로 써야 돼요.
this is
어쩔 수
Kevin
없어.
Harlan.
없어.
For
스몰
the
포워드가
Portland
없어.
Trailblazers, they come in off the loss to Golden State in Oakland.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting
게임에서
team.
세스컬이 안 나올걸요? 아마 지금 라인업엔 들어와 있나? 잘 안 나와. 왜냐면 여기 베벌리가 들어왔거든. 트레이드 했어 애들이. 베벌리가 여기 들어와가지고 자리가 없어 세스컬이. 잘 안 나오더라고.
Well, they still should have been more active on defense, giving those guys a run for their money.
Now Golden State's starting five. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the 5. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul.
아 맞다 이거 안 바꿨지.
The game. Now here's Lillard. Smitty, two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight. But 20 years ago,
에바지 방금
played
스텝은.
out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's where you shot the three. Right now, as you know,
아하.
where the lane is wide open.
이걸 놓치네.
Played at a faster pace.
Now McCollum after the missed three from Stephen Curry.
아 민우. 야 이거 뭐야 스크린. 와 씨.
With the bucket on the assist by Aminu. Lillard's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Trailblazers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Buries
그렇지.
the long-range jumper.
탐슨 오늘 잘했는데 그죠?
Perfect from down there. All in a day's work for the former three-point contest champion.
전반에 진짜 잘했는데.
Now here's Lillard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving it around.
아 너무 막 던진다 지금.
Can't get it to go.
Yeah, and they're just
첫
hitting
게임이라.
20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
첫 게임 치고 너무 빡센 상대를 만났어.
Defended by Durant. Passes it to Aminu. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Lillard.
릴라드가 말도 안 되는 슛을 좀 넣을 때가 있더라고.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without foul.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
The pass to Curry.
야 커리가 안 들어가네.
Out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition and half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively,
Nice.
we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know
엔도온도 안 되네.
is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
You know what, Greg? You're right. So many of their games are decided in the first half because their offense starts clicking. They build up a big lead and just run away and hide. This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
맥칼럼, 릴라드가 픽도 많이 서가지고 픽을 받는 게 아니고 픽을 많이 쓰더라고.
Now, here's Aminu.
포틀랜드가 픽을 엄청 많이 서가지고.
Back to McCollum. Pulls up. High post. Layman gets the bucket. Here's Curry. A 26-point game for him in the win against Portland. An absolute
야, 이제 하나 들어가네.
three-point range. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Stephen Curry with the pull-up jump shot. You cannot back off him. He will scorch you.
Here's McCollum. Another shot.
나이스 커즌스.
Rejection by Cousins. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
6월 6일 목요일이죠. 경기가.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lock at 6. A three from McCollum.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Thompson passes to Green.
아, 쏠라다가 참았다. 씨.
Down low.
와.
It's tipped.
칸토한테.
Lillard right side. Hits it.
아, 릴라드.
Lillard's got 6.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D.
확실하게 들어와 커리 좀 제발.
Now here's Curry.
들어오다
He's a
마라.
guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. For 3, Durant, and Cantor pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
좀 더 앞으로.
Poked away. Lillard with it, picked up by Thompson.
와, 스텝바. 야, 씨 들어가 버리네.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
끊어가자, 끊어가자.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Steve, compared to when you played, talk about elements of the game that are now easier for the players than, like I said, when you play.
I think you start on the floor, the game is less physical.
현충일날 헌혈하러 가요, 헌혈?
There's no more chucking.
헌혈하면 요즘 뭐
There's
주죠?
no more, hard fouls when they're throwing you up
허리 빼자.
against the stanchion. And then I think off the court, the travel. I started when we flew commercial.
상태가 안 좋네,
Kevin.
커리가.
Now every team is flying private. I think the travel is definitely easier for players.
Not only flew commercial, Smitty, but we used to fly in the first flight out every morning, like 6 a.m.
Yes.
flights after a game, after a night game.
I remember those days. The positive was you didn't practice a lot when you got to those cities. He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
아, 근데 킹컵도 못 막을 텐데.
Now here's Lillard.
홈에서
Defense is right
릴라드는
there.
빡세네.
Up top, Tanner. Kicks it to McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Durant. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
And when you factor in the assist
Nice.
totals, that's a complete game.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
맨투맨으로 가자 수비. 바짝부터.
McCollum against Thompson. Unloads from 13. They get the rebound. Not going to go that time. Warriors trail by 3. It's Durant on the wing. Let's go.
빠른가?
That's it.
나이스.
Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Defensively, all eyes on Clay. Great scorer, but also able to beat you with the pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
더쇼는 안 하죠, 저. 모션은 해본 적 없어요. 커즌스 그거 탐슨 웅원님 어서 오세요.
Leonard, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Harkless comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Hood's checked in for Jake Lehman. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lillard. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State.
맥컬럼 막아라 맥컬럼.
Now here's Beverly. His last outing, he had 8 points.
When Beverly concentrates on passing,
베벌리
he
나왔구나.
makes his team better. Superb at getting passes over to his guys.
Durant against Hood. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. No good from Bogut.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open,
킹덤 마치 엔딩 봤어요. 재미없더라고.
Durant picks to Cook, and the whistle blows.
들어왔는데 듀란트.
That is his first foul.
야구 기아 타이거즈 팬이죠.
McKinney's checked in.
근데 방송하고 나서는 야구 거의 못 봤어요. 농구를 더 많이 보죠.
From the inbound, and Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 7 points.
Aggressive into the teeth of the defense. Play showing he's not just a threat on the perimeter.
아, 외곽 뚫렸다.
For McCollum, and another 3 for Portland.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space out beyond the arc.
삼성 팬이에요.
Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Baseline jumper.
아, 이거 아닌디.
Downing for Golden State. They won that game against the Portland Trailblazers.
아이고.
you know what? It's a fine line between
야,
attacking
집중해야겠다 이씨. 빡센데.
and they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Yeah, terrific discipline. Searching for the best possible shots. That's how you achieve great results in the offensive game.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from
Cook.
Marcus. And it's Cook missing. McCollum feeling it out a bit.
야, 맥칼럼을 못 막네.
And it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
3점 하나만 넣고 들어가자.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bogut the pass to McKinney. Golden State moving it around. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
들어가자 탐스.
Thompson's got a couple of threes now on the first of the Warriors.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
Harkless with it.
아고.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making.
9점 차.
Statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Cook kicks to McKinney.
아, 맥키니가 잘해줘야 되는데.
Back to Cook. From
나이스 킹쿡.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up, be willing to
이거 달라
take
부제가
the
너무
extra
커.
pass.
McCollum
아,
outside.
맥칼럼.
A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Cook, the pass to Urepko. Now Bogut, defended by Harkless. Cook kicks to Bogut. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Urepko.
나이스.
Beautiful, beautiful.
기아 우승이요? 몇 번인지 모르겠는데. 내가 기억하는 건 2번인가 3번인 것
I do
같은데.
not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
작년에 한 번 했고
Pass to Beverly.
12년도인가?
And that one released in time, but no good. CJ McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
좀 4점 차야.
The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant.
커리 바로 들어오자.
already great Warriors.
Gives us a different dynamic that we can count on.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal
잘해주고 있긴 하지만
for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at.
맥칼럼 릴라드 스텝이 너무 좋아. 픽 받는 건데 스텝이 너무 좋아가지고.
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Control the boards, and you control the flow of the game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
나이스 에레포.
Trailblazers. Myers Leonard is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's CJ McCollum. Then it's Rodney Hood, and it's Beverly in at the one spot. Here's McCollum after the Warriors pick up three. Shoots over Livingston again.
브락 떴어야 되는데.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Jerebko at the elbow. Got a piece of it.
안돼 에레포.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Beverly with the ball. He feeds it to Leonard.
나이스 블락.
Sent back by Bogut.
Really remarkable work by Bogut to send the shot back. Such a tremendous defender who really never rests on that end of the floor.
맥키니.
And it'll go. And the
아이씨.
lead is cut down now to
기아
just
우승
2
12번.
points with that basket from McKinney.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
야구를 안 보지 한 2년,
On 2
3년째
minutes play
됐구나.
here in the second quarter. McCollum finds Hood to the middle.
와.
Listen does. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. Here's McKinney. Goodbye, Hood.
잠담해야겠다 이거.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. And there's the feed to Leonard. Over Bogut. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's Livingston with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 4. Following this,
잡다마자.
they hit the road to challenge the Suns.
포틀랜드 오자마자 완족이라고.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments.
트레이드는 안 하려고요. 그냥 오리지널 골스를 하고 싶어요.
For players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these
요판에 좀
guys can
커리가
afford.
샷발이 안 맞네.
If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Myers Leonard. Aminu comes in for Harkless. Jake Layman's checked in for Hood.
어이씨고.
And Lillard subbed in for CJ McCollum. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more
Nice.
interchangeable.
It has become
9월 6일날 나온다고 하더라고요.
Thank you very much.
에디션 표지 모델
That's a luxury to
웨이드.
have a guy that can run off screens and shoot the catch and shoot jump shot.
Lillard against Kerr. Passes it to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. A shot
Nice.
off that time. Nice D from Cousins.
맥키니,
There's the pass to McKinney.
커리, 샷.
Launches a 3. Good work defensively by Lillard.
듀란트 나오고 다시.
This may be a time when you want to make the extra.
아우.
Give someone else a chance.
Carries it from 3-point range.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Livingston. Here's McKinney. Here's the triple.
맥키니 너무 릴리즈 너무 느려.
Hauled in by the Trailblazers. Panthers got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Lillard.
베벌리 인사이드 치고 들어오는 애가 너무 많다.
shot. 18 feet out. Cousins pulls it in.
리빙스턴 근데 체력이 왜 이렇게 달아있어?
Outside Green. Passes to McKinney. Outside Curry. And Ennis Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul.
커튼스 들어가는 건 잡았어야 되는데.
Cousins inside. He's against Kanter.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Layman kicks to Lillard. And there's the pass to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Back to Lillard. A 3-ball. Cousins pulls it in. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Durant.
나이스 듀란트.
Durant's got 6.
4점 차.
Try to challenge him defensively, but right there, just too much to deal with to challenge Kevin.
배벌리 하나 들어간 게 너무 커. 포틀랜드. 수비도 수비인데.
And Beverly kicks to Lillard.
배벌리 인사이드가 너무 거슬리거든요, 저거.
Back to Beverly. They get a hand on it.
살벌하게 들어온다 진짜 포틀랜드.
To Aminu. There's the 3. Nailed.
와우.
3-point land. Aminu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery.
배벌리 여기
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
And here's Beverly after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry.
야 살벌하다. 와.
And another 3 for Portland.
야 씨.
Third three-pointer in a row.
Warriors trail by 7.
살벌하게 들어온다 픽.
9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Durant. Trying to find
더
Curry.
깊숙하게 들어왔으면 좋겠다. 커리야 진짜 진심으로. 커딘할 때는
Now here's Durant. He's tightly guarded. Banked in off.
들어가다 말아.
Durant's got 4 this
그게
quarter.
너무 아쉬워. 작전에서
Strong second
바로 꽂히는 건데 시몬스가 저런 거 잘하는데.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Layman. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. And again,
Wow.
it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Lillard against Curry. Kicks it to Cousins. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup. Cousins has got
에반스
his
3세예요 얘가? 모르겠어요. 지금 이거달라가 부상이라 맞네요. 아예 라인업에 없던 애를 끌어올렸거든요.
High percentage. DeMarcus putting himself in a position to succeed.
Pass to Aminu. Inside. Here's Kanter. He
Nice.
doesn't hit that one.
그린 가자.
Nice D from Cousins. Outside for Curry. 20 feet out.
아 니들
His fourth
참네.
pass from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Lillard outside.
와.
And the
아우 릴라드 진짜.
another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5?
3점 오지게 때리네.
Timeout called the Warriors. I know, Steve, when you were an amateur basketball player, some people had suggested they're not teaching enough skill. Now that same refrain is heard. But then you see young players like Jason Tatum, Dennis Smith Jr. What's your opinion now?
You know, I think people look at these players individually, and I think these young guys coming up in youth basketball, the individual player that plays better gets the 4-star, the 5-star. So
삼순 난
a
널
lot of these
믿는다.
guys want to be that player. We don't put enough emphasis on team basketball. So whereas you're just
수비가 안 돼요 지금. 릴라드 수비가 아예 전혀 안 돼.
And I think if we could change that narrative, you will see that. But skill-wise, I think we're okay as far as skills with guys with the basketball. I think now we gotta have guys understanding how to play without it in their hands.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Lillard. The free throw is good from Lillard.
빡세다 빡세.
125 left in the first half. Curry kicks it to Looney. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. The pass to Looney. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought.
이거 조심해야 돼. 와, 당할 뻔했어.
Even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
맥칼럼 뒤로 돌아가는 저거.
McCollum against Thompson. Good, finds McCollum. Now Harkless. Over Green. Green with the block.
가자.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot blocking threat.
그린.
Harkless pulls it down.
That's one of those where you think you've got
Nice
it,
Curry.
you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Pass to Durant. To the inside. Here's Looney. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more.
와, 들어간 줄 알았다.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of
뭐야?
good shots.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the...
아, 릴라드 저거 어떻게 막지?
After halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total.
2K20의 캐스터 여자요? 저 아저씨 말고.
What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
그래. 실제 경기에도 여자 캐스터 많은데 그죠? 저 아저씨 좀 보기 싫어.
Shaq, how'd you think
아,
the
스틸
Warriors
4개야.
were playing?
릴라드 23득이야 씨.
And that does it for our halftime.
아, 저 릴라드 못 막으면 끝인데.
A look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon.
리빙스턴4가로 들어가서 리빙스턴으로 릴라드를 마크하고 킹쿡이 슈팅가 들어가겠다. 안 되겠어. 커리가 이거 답이 안 나오네. 릴라드 무조건 저거 릴라드 막아야 되는데. 답 안 나와 지금. 커딘하고 별의별 짓을 다 하는데 막지 못하네.
Now here's Durant, guarded closely. Tries from 10, and he connects with the jumper. Durant's got 13.
That's easy money for KD. He's always had great touch from the mid-range.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. He kicks it to Aminu.
아, 나이스.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
듀란트 이건 좀 아니지. 이거 1년 차예요, 1년 차.
Teardrop shot, and Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting
너무 빡센데요.
seize control.
못 막으면 릴라드 못 막으면 못 이겨 이거.
On the wing, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Portland leading by 5. Puts one up, and it's finished off inside by McCollum. He's got 15.
맥칼럼도 난리네 씨.
Here's the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Curry passes to Looney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
포트 4쿼의 방전이요? 또 그렇진 않은 것 같던데. 오히려 맥칼럼이 와 씨발다. 맥칼럼 릴라드가 이 명전이라 빡세야 돼.
Dishes it to Durant. At the elbow, it's Thompson.
아 이거 미들이 안 들어가네. 씨.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Wayman pass to Cannon.
나이스 탐슨.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Trailblazers.
They really struck a nice balance between long-range shooting and also attacking the rim. That keeps the defense off balance and keeps things flowing offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State.
그 약간 지금 2K가 약간 버그 비슷한 게 있어가지고 에이스들이 교체를 안 해. 보면은 지금 아마 릴라드가 17분째 뛰고 있죠. 생각 외로 교체를 많이 안 해. 오래 뛰어요 굉장히. 와 칸터.
Chances like that.
Gee, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Golden State moving it around.
진짜 픽 잘 피한다.
Thompson way outside. Warriors the rebound.
아 예랩고 리바 잡아놓고 왜 그래?
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And that's the classic.
무너진다 포틀랜드.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Smitty, looking back in your career, what's the most pressure you've felt in a game?
넣겠지 없어요.
You love to
부상.
be in those games. I think that's when you strive. I think the most pressure I ever felt, and it wasn't a playoff game, Kevin, or a championship game. It was that very first game as a rookie, because that game you had nothing to compare to, and it was everything you dreamed about. And that first game, you were finally saying, for me, I couldn't get it out of my head. This is my first NBA game. So I think that was the most
실수 없어.
pressure game I've ever played in.
빨리 와 픽.
Out to the wing. Cousins, the pass to McKinney.
아
And he
맥킨
can't
진짜.
stop the run as he misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the basket by McCollum.
이거 달라가 없어가지고 조금 꼴리는 것도 있긴 한데
And here are the Warriors.
릴라드 수비가 안 돼요 지금.
It's a 14-point game. Here is
왜냐면 저기 이 탐슨의 픽을 걸어줘야 되는데 이 맥칼럼이 픽을 너무 빨리 피해가지고
Here's the dish to Cousins. Pocket two. No good that time. Excellent D from Cancer.
오픈 기회가 안 나와. 오픈 기회가.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded close.
그리고 포틀랜드 애들이 중앙에서 이 픽이 지금 저런 픽이
Buries the long-range jumper.
살벌해.
McCollum's got 25 points.
픽에 걸려가지고 답이 안 나와 지금.
State Lake is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cook kicks to Cousins. Back to Cook. Feeds it to Cousins. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got rebound number
그러면서 이제 멘탈 털린 거지.
tenacity on the glass.
멘탈 털린 거지. 아.
A different look now for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Harkless comes in for Jake Lehman. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Damian Lillard. Here's McCollum. Sweet little floater. He's got 27.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
McKinney kicks to Cousins. Thompson outside. And play stops. On what looks to be an illegal screen. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball.
이게 백투백 경기거든요. 홈에서는 이겼어. 홈에서 이기고 이제 원정으로 넘어온 건데 원정 빡세. 첫 게임이야. 그리고 내가 오늘 또 이게
I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths.
와, 블락 떴는데 들어가 이게.
They've gotten the most out of their talent.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
저기 튀어나야 돼. 그렇지. 이게 걸려야 돼. 이게 크거든. 모든 작전에 픽이 중요한데 픽이 잘. 맥칼럼이 너무 빨리 피해서 따라갈 수 있어. 근데 릴라드가 빠졌을 때 베벌리가 들어온다는 게 너무 좀 그래. 빡세요. 베벌리.
We're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. You think it's gone too far in any way? Or do you think it's
약간 베벌리가 수비 좋은 블레소 느낌이라.
I think in all, all our four major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else.
멘탈 잡아야 돼 지금 이제 멘탈.
Should be allowed to speak up on issues.
Beverly finds McCollum. Now here's Harkless, guarded by Kerr. Harkless the pass to McCollum. It's stolen by Jerebko.
아, 이걸 놓치.
Out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Let's take a look at DeMarcus Cousins' numbers. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Second in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
침착해.
And you mentioned it, he's the
침착해야 돼,
second
침착해.
shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger,
이길 수
just
있어.
a little bit better football. He could take over that top spot. Curry against Beverly, takes it out to Leonard, just 5 to shoot. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes to Evans. Back to Curry. Now the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
18점 차이야. 와.
Something DeMarcus has done as far back as we can remember.
Beverly against Curry. Pass to McCollum. Down low.
나이스. 잘한다. 예르코 잘한다. 와.
It's Evans on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Beverly against Curry.
엔드원. 아.
2 free throws coming up.
Curry is so skilled.
웨스트옹이요?
His array of moves. He has the floaters, the touch shots, the finger rolls. The defense is always off balance.
와, 자유투도 놓친다. 흔들린다. 흔들려.
And he sinks the second.
조던벨 잠깐 나오자.
And here's McCollum. 27 points for him.
작탐을 너무 많이 썼어.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Pass to Leonard.
아, 이렇게 잘해주고 있는데.
Back to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's Portland converted.
Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And a deep three from Curry.
와.
The Warriors miss again. Portland leading by 19 points. Over in the corner, Beverly. From 13, Leonard.
다 속았어, 씨, 블락으로.
Leonard's got 9
다 속았어.
I love love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Curry looking it over. Cousins dishes to Curry, and he makes that one. 12 points for him.
19점에서 따라가질 못하네.
He's aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hood kicks to McCollum.
아, 컬이 나갔다 와야 되는데.
Lock at 6. He dishes it to Beverly.
베벌리 3점 설마. 와.
Nice feed that time for McCollum. Beverly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
탐슨도 지금 못 들어와.
Beverly outside Durant.
I mean, with his height, it is almost impossible to affect KD's shot without fouling.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant hits them both.
20점. 처절하게 털리네.
Beverly for 3. The shot that time not on target.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers controlling the game
20점 따라갈 수 있을까요?
with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting.
탐슨 체력 후덜덜이고 지금.
Right after this.
그린 나올 수 있고 커든스 들어가야 되고. 미치겠네.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cullum is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty.
아, 릴라드 나온다 이제.
His hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Lets it go
King.
from deep. That one doesn't go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And then Cousins.
가자 빠르게.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Trailblazers leading by 16. McCollum right side over Evans, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Passes it to Cook. Fires the 3.
Nice kick.
Off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists here.
털렸어요 릴라드 전반에.
That you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
포틀랜드가 작담 한 번만 좀 불러줬으면 좋겠는데. 베벌리 논다. 잡아라. 릴라드 좀. 아. 탐슨 나와야 돼. 이거 어쩔 수 없어. 무리해야 돼.
Outside Durant. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Score the basket. It's number 6
나오고.
for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
3점 필요합니다 이제 3점. 따로 2점으로 따라가기 힘들어. 수비가 잘 안 되니까 턴오버가 잘 안 나와. 미스매치다 칸터. 아.
Just 5 on the clock.
아우 파울. 에반스 3세를 쓸 게 아니고 리빙스턴을 빨리 넣었어야 했는데 너무 오랜 시간 동안 에반스를 썼어.
Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. I think also Anthony Davis is up there, being able to score at different areas, not just dunking the basketball, being able to score at all three levels. Those are some of the guys.
이들건 두란트 3점이야.
Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Portland. Jake Layman comes in for Rodney Hood. Golden State moving it around. Shots good by Durant.
He's done his job.
탐슨에선 픽이 맥칼럼이 잘 안 걸리니까 듀란트 쪽으로 가야겠어.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Thompson outside. Now Cousins. Gets that one through the hole, make him now
12점, 7분에 12점. 따라갈 수 있어요. 충분해. 보건 나야 돼, 보건.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense.
나이스.
It's stolen by Green.
한스 빠져.
Thompson outside. From
찔러.
three-point range.
아, 이건 좀
Lillard pulls it in.
이걸 놓치네.
Here's Layman. He's covered by Thompson. Harkless the pass to Lillard. Drain. Lillard's got 30.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on.
듀란트 체력이 없어요. 작담 듣고.
Out to the right wing. Here is Cook. Covered by Lillard.
아하.
Stolen by Lillard. Here's Harkless. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Now here's Cousins. He kicks to Thompson. Outside Green. No good with the triple. Trailblazers leading
어렵다,
by 15.
어려워.
Shoots
아.
for three. And again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
로스터가 너무 꼬였어. 체력도 많이 딸리고.
This way, really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in, and then for Golden State, Bogut comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Steph Curry is subbed in for Quinn Cook. Green with the ball. Pass to Bogut. Outside Curry. On deep. Hands it from downtown.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range
수비,
right now.
수비,
That
수비.
shot.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum.
이걸 못 따라간단 말이야 지금.
And it's good off the back of the rim.
탐슨이 맥칼럼을 못 따라가.
McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
And Thompson gets it to go.
14점.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
계속 써야겠죠. 이 멤버로.
And on our sideline, our
아, 나
reporter
체력
David Aldridge.
60대까지 써본 적이 한 번도 없는데 70 아래로 내려간 적이 없는데 어쩔 수 없네, 그죠?
And assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't
Nice.
give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Green kicks to Durant. Back to Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Get the best shot you can get. Draymond active in the paint.
수비 잘해야 돼.
Too long in the paint.
아, 보거 3초. 실수가 너무 많아.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's Aminu. Green with the block. Outside Curry. from past the arc, and another three for Golden State.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a
정신 차려라. 집중해라 제발. 허리 불 들어왔다.
Lillard dishes to Cantor. Layman pass to Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Curry with a wide open look.
와 이걸 못 넣네.
Trailblazers leading by 10. McCollum up top. He's covered by Thompson. McCollum no good.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Pass to Curry.
부탁해 보고.
Three-pointer. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for
가자.
14, shooting 50%.
And they're getting their points now almost
허리 불 들어온 게 중요해 지금.
from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Amino in the corner. Portland again missing.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force any.
야 이거 뭐 보고 진짜 씨.
This game.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeMarcus Cousins is
잘라야
checked
돼.
in for Andrew
커즌스 빨리 들어와. 나이스 커즌스.
Stolen by Cousins.
가자.
It's Durant with the drive, and then Durant.
5점.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game
2분
tightens up.
3분 남았어. 아 듀란트 어떡하냐 저거. 탐슨을 붙잡고 있어. 맥칼럼 노는 거 잡아야 돼. 나이스.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the
땅
rebound
흔들린다.
stats for both teams are almost identical.
그림 부탁해. 듀란트 나와야 돼. 그렇지. 그렇지.
Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
아 듀란트 써야겠죠? 써야 돼. 어쩔 수 없다. 꼭 사야 돼.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was gonna be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire.
내가 탐슨 그 빅맨 잡지 말고 탐슨을 붙잡아서 맥칼럼이 픽 받고 노는 걸 내가 붙잡아야겠어요. 빅맨 잡고 수비할 게 아니야 지금. 릴라드가 볼 잡으면 맥칼럼 잡고 맥칼럼 따라다녀야 돼 지금. 큰일 나 지금. 돈단 말이지 이렇게. 와 이건 못 잡겠다. 빠르다 빨라.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
탐슨.
Lillard against Curry. Thompson outside to the left wing. Here's Cousins.
나이스 엔드원.
Stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled.
넣으면 1점 차.
For a three-point play. That's on Enes Kanter. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
The Trailblazers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Lillard against Curry.
이렇게 잡아야 돼, 그죠? 야, 이건 좀. 지금 분위기에서는 탐슨보다는 리빙스턴이 필요하겠어요. 못 따라가네. 체력이 없어. 리빙스턴으로 가는 게 나을 것 같아요. 리빙스턴. 노비츠키 따라한 거는 아마 쉬고 있긴 한데 안 할 것 같은데.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Now here's Durant. G right on him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot.
정수내나님 어서 오세요.
Kevin Durant, so long, you have to leave your feet to contest his shot, but that's how he gets you.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Durant.
And that would have have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead now to a one-possession game.
Shoots from
킹.
12.
와.
Portland converted.
And he can score from all over the court. But for Lillard at his best from mid-range, he deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Outside, Green. Curry against Lillard. And it'll go. And the Blazers
1분 10초. 와, 살 떨리는데요.
You talk about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
막아야 돼 무조건.
And Lillard picks them apart.
와, 자빠졌어 커즌스.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be.
나이스.
Guys competing at the highest
1점 차.
When you need a big man,
안 진다 이거.
call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
킹.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
For three,
빅샷.
Durant.
빅샷. 와, 엄마.
And he just seems to
와, 살 떨린다. 살 떨려 씨.
clutch it, and he's got it going right now. That's
23초.
they want taking the big shot.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left in the
가자.
fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still
수비,
enough
수비.
time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
탐슨 수비에 리빙스턴 수비. 리빙스턴으로 합시다.
Run the right play.
가자.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. To the middle. Here's Aminu. Cantor.
야, 막아야 돼.
5-second differential
와,
between the
살
shot
떨려
clock
씨.
and the game clock.
집중해야 된다 이거.
6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity.
나이스!
Here's Livingston and an intentional.
와, 블락.
Yeah, you can't let
블락
the
블락.
ball just milk those 5 seconds away.
야, 크다.
It's the first that makes it a 3-point lead.
아, 시끄럽네 포틀랜드.
Becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a lucky
털릴 뻔했네.
and he can post up. Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.
이걸 잡았네. 와, 씨.
A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one
아, 너무
was
잘했어,
in
근데 얘네
the
맥칼럼.
balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
릴라드 표정 봐.
Thank you, Kevin. DeMarcus, close one tonight. How did you guys turn it around at the end?
We got some key stops down the stretch.
수비를 내가 잘못했어요 전반에.
All right, David, thank you.
골 밑에서 빅맨이랑 파포만 잡고 했더니 맥칼럼이랑 릴라드가 픽받고 계속 도니까 AI 수비가 못 따라가네.
And we'll see you next time.
이거는 뭐 잘라서 조금 뭐 해보죠. 녹화는 해놨으니까 이건 따로 잘라서 하나 만들고. 와, 맥칼럼이 40점 넣었어. 야, 씨, 맥칼럼 40점에 33점이 얘네 둘이 73점이야. 듀란트. 듀란트 없으면 졌다 우리, 그죠? 야, 씨. 커즌스, 탐슨. 커즌스도 잘했어 근데, 그죠? 빡세다. 근데 이거 달라가 없어서 조금 그런 것도 있었고, 전반에 너무 멘탈이 털렸어. 전반에 하루 쉬고 이날은 잠깐만요. 이날은 휴식일로 해야겠어요. 쉬어야 돼. 여기 훈련했다가, 왜냐면 이거 달라가 훈련할 때 부상당했거든요. 이날 쉬어야 돼. 하루 쉬고 여기도 하루 쉬어. 이틀 쉬고 하루 연습하고 휴스턴전 가야 돼. 빡세게 굴리면은 부상당하더라고. K20 때 캠 방송이요? 캠 방송은 생각은 하고 있는데 아직 여유가 안 돼서. 자, 여기 제 집이 아니라서 캠을 하는데 조금 문제가 있어가지고 이사를 해야 되거든요, 제가 지금. 근데 이사를 지금 알아보고 있어요, 이사를. 근데 여건이 안 돼서.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the end.
이사를 하면 이제 월세랑 이런 걸 좀 해야 되는데 그걸 감당을 못 해서.
We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Golden State
도움수비 0을 맞춰놔야지 그 마크맨 수비를 놓쳤을 때 파울을 잘 안 해. 컴퓨터들이 마크맨 놓치면 바로 파울하거든요.
There's always a great feeling when you step onto a court and you're in warm-ups and you know your team maybe has won 4 of 5 or 7 of 8. That you just can't wait for the ball to go up. And I think tonight we've got a team that's on that kind of roll, and we'll see in the first quarter if they step right back into that rhythm that we expect them to be in.
And everybody usually touches the ball. A lot of guys are used off the bench. It just perpetuates itself.
That's exactly what happens, Kevin. The opportunities for the 9th, 10th, and 11th man to get playing time because the starters and the bench guys are getting you a 15 or 18-point lead. There'll be opportunities for minutes tonight as well.
The Golden State Warriors starters. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green.
안으로 컷인으로 들어가는 애들이었네.
And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. Warren, good.
I always feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. TJ Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
에바였구나.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Igor Kokoschko. David, what's new there?
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively.
침착하게 가자,
He said, look,
침착하게.
we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys. We're going to use it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now Johnson. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Johnson kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. That's the 3 fly. Cousins pulls it in.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
뭔가 어수선하다 지금. 정비를 한번 해줘야 돼.
Johnson against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. A second chance effort. Count that bucket.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
나이스. 여긴 데빈 부커 잘 막으면 되겠죠?
Curry on the wing. Green passes to Durant. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. It's
이건
stolen
좀
by
무리수였다.
Now the pass to Warren. To the paint. Here's Holmes.
나이스.
Great tee that time from Green.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin.
아, 이게 놓치네.
And it's It's Warren with the ball for Phoenix, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
여기서 점수 좀 많이 빨아가지고 주전 애들 좀 쉬게 만들어야 되거든요.
And first time out of the game.
너무 많이 뛰어가지고.
Remember, TJ Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know
일단은 듀란트를 뺍시다.
It's quite simple. A professional score.
듀란트를 빼고.
The Warriors making a switch here. McKinney's checked in. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Warriors. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball, game in and game out. And of course the Suns.
가서 에이튼이 활약이 별로 없으면은 커즌스 빨리 빼버리는 게 나아. 보것이나 이런 애들로 수비만 하고. 에이튼이 나갔을 때 커즌스 들어와가지고 빈집 털면 되거든요.
Still some chances to find some positives as the season comes to an end. Even if it's not a playoff spot, just some kind of forward momentum heading into the offseason.
And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
Now Warren, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Puts it up from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry. To the inside.
잘렸다.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Johnson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Have to respect the quickness of Tyler Johnson. Remarkable at leaking out there and getting free in transition.
Curry against Johnson. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6.
허리 좀.
Curry outside. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
Now, that is a very difficult building to play in, and they really put up a good fight. If the roles were reversed and they were the home team,
클났구만요.
I think the result might have been a bit.
새해 첫날인데 이 득점이 뭐야?
Kicks to Cousins. Passes it to Thompson. Back to Cousins. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the
나이스 엔드원.
Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, tough to knock Klay Thompson with that wide base off balance. Even when he gets hit, he maintained control on that play.
The Suns making a switch here. Oubre's checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Andrew Bogut checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Now here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Back to Booker.
나이스. 기다리고 있었다.
Klay is a very good positional and on-ball defender. But him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
And
wow.
that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Thompson. From the
늦어.
the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
커닝이 너무 늦다.
Bogut does not mind going down there and banging around on the offensive glass against his
탐슨
opponent
나가.
and snags as many boards as he possibly can.
Now here's Johnson. 9-point game his last outing. Booker outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Johnson can't get it to go.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work. What's the saying? If you're going to lose big. A lot of teams adopting that strategy again last season, the final year before the lottery odds are going through some new machinations and
아깝다.
the Suns, they kind of took the cake last year.
잽 스텝으로 공간 잡았는데.
And the Suns, all those draft picks, bringing in some help, and Brent, they needed it.
Yeah, they're going to need that help quickly in order to compete. But with a new coach and a new language down
전
there,
경기에 그린이 많이 안
interesting
쪘죠.
how much both the front office,
최대한
the coaching
그린을
staff,
좀
and these
뜯기고
players latch on to
함수
a
나가야
new path
되는데.
for the Suns to get themselves competitive as quickly as possible.
저기 다 나갔죠. 우리도 다
Catching
나가고.
up on the changes for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Crawford in for Tyler Johnson. Now, here's Warren. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Thompson looking for an opening. Curry passes to McKinney. It's over Oubre.
야, 맥키니 미들도.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by one. Basket good.
That's a smart pass as TJ Warren does a solid job finding.
핵언던데 시즌?
Warriors shooting a mere 25% from
점수
the floor
차이가.
in this first quarter.
플로터 잘 안 써요. 네.
Down low. Here's Bogut. His second shot goes in.
잘 안 쓰게 되더라고요.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
Crawford kicks to Warren. Crawford passes to Ayton. He feeds it to Warren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
유로 스텝을 좀 많이 쓰고.
However, many of those buckets he puts in do not include, Brent, the three ball.
No, he plays in the mid-range game. Once he gets to certain spots in the mid-range,
브로드캐스트라서 방향 잡기가 조금 애매해.
So off-balance runners, he gets fouled. This really has a nose for scoring the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Thompson, and Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. Here's Bogut, the pass to McKinney. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Troy Daniels is checked in for Phoenix. Green taking his time here. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely.
Livingston.
Shot of the night for him, missing. Crawford right side. He kicks to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the middle.
나이스 킹 좋아.
Here is Cook. From deep. Crawford with the rebound. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Livingston, covered by Oubre. Green, and it's good assisting on the play with Livingston.
Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
Daniels kicks to Oubre. To the paint. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got his first 2 points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Livingston, guarded by Crawford. Outside, Green. Shoots over Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two.
아, 그린 나가야 되는데 큰일 났네. 약간 저희 듀란트 들어오고요. 일찍 나갔죠.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Green.
그린 나가야 되는데 큰일
Here's
났네.
Crawford. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Now here's Ayton. Not a lot of room. Crawford dishes to Oubre. 5 on the clock. Daniels passes to Oubre. Off target from three-point range. He gets it up. And he got that
하필
one
그것이냐.
doesn't go in. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. 2K Sports, back to Phoenix after this. Kevin Durant talked about his teammates.
쉬울 줄 알았는데 좀 어렵게 가긴 하네요. KD로 간다. 이 쿼터는 KD 위주.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great.
아니 보고 저기 뭐냐 스크린 거는 게 좀 시원찮은데.
Reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
와 아이튼 씨. 루니.
And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Who's out there for Phoenix? Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Durant kicks to Cook. Pass to Livingston. Here's Durant.
야 이걸 놓치네. 와 드란트 얼음 떴다.
Has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It is good.
Timely passing leads to assist.
정신 교육이 필요하겠는데 이것들.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against Portland.
And boy, did they impress everyone.
이것도 믿지. 정신 못 차리네.
In the fourth, just stunned that crowd.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Golden State also making some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Curry subbed in for Cook. Curry finds Durant. Back to Curry over Crawford.
늦었어.
Curry can't get it to go.
The defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
6점 차. 커리도 얼음 떴어?
About a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Bridges shot good.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
아이씨고.
With the steal. Bridges kicks to Crawford, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Crawford angling his body right into the contact. He doesn't mind slithering his way in there.
Here at the midway point, what we begin to realize now, there were some underrated pickups in the offseason.
슬슬 또 어렵게 가네요.
These are the kind of moves where at the end of the year you start thinking about candidates for executive of the year because they've plugged some.
난 빨리 얼음부터 다 깨고.
Had an acquisition that's made their bench deeper, and we start to see in an 82-game season that maybe in the 55th to 57th game, a pickup like that is helping them win ball games. This is where those guys earn their money, the general manager.
Not wholesale changes, just one guy can change a team slightly, and that nuance pays off.
Oh, anything subtle like that, that's where really
전날에 훈련을 안 해서. 와. 상태가 흐리멍텅한가?
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching at the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much.
야, 루니.
The shot by Looney, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Steps back and shoots, and that one goes long.
Perfect defense, contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Curry dishes to Durant, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
정신 못 차린다 또.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Curry.
받아가지고 한번 3번 넣어야겠다.
On the clock. pulls it from the elbow. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Daniels. Here's Ayton from 11 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls.
뭔가 문제가 있다 지금. 심각한 문제가 있는데요.
Starting to pick up here in the second.
Curry from deep three-point land. The long distance three is buried.
That's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
Johnson kicks to Ayton. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now here's Durant. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Portland.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
6점 차. 하던 대로만 하면 되는데.
Suns leading by 6. Pass to Ayton. Daniels. Pocket 6. Out of bounds.
Nice.
Takes possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Suns #1.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Durant kicks to Curry. The pass to Livingston. Here's Looney. Defended by Booker. And with that shot,
위험할 뻔했네.
cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jerebko.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Suns call time here.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
아이씨, 허리
They're just
뺍시다.
on the wrong end right now with a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Warren's checked in for the Suns. Golden State also making
생각 외로 커리가 상태가 안 좋은 것 같아.
He's checked in for Kevon Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Steph Curry.
에이튼 나갔고요.
Defended by Durant. Now Daniels. On the wing, Johnson. Holmes passes to Booker. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. So Golden State will take it the other way.
It has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
저리 가.
And here is Durant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And then Cousins.
홈주 정도는 뭐
Cousins does not
식은
mess
죽
around
먹지.
in the post. When he's got that kind of positioning, he's going to ram it home.
Johnson kicks to
4번.
Warren. In the corner, Daniels. Can they get it? Phoenix, no good that time.
듀란트 빼고요.
He sunk that 3 in the first. It's yet to make another one.
커즌스 위주로 가자.
For 4 consecutive seasons, Brett. Are these Warriors the best passing team in NBA history?
Well, by the numbers, you would say yes. Assist rates that
3초.
even the Showtime Lakers back in the early and mid 80s. Also, this team has been first in offensive efficiency for 3 straight years. I mean, it's been remarkable. So, not only the best passing team, but maybe the best offense of all time.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Suns. The Warriors also with a sub. McKinney's checked in. Johnson outside.
커즌스 탐슨으로 충분해.
Pass to Holmes. Drops in the layup for 2. Holmes got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson outside. Here is Cook.
들어와야지 커즌스.
3점.
아이씨, 답도 안 나온다.
Cook dishes to Thompson. Gets the
그렇지.
three-pointer to fall.
커즌스 3점 너무 아쉬운데.
That's a shot that Klay Thompson has perfected, a consistent catch and shoot guy.
On the wing, Johnson. Warren the pass to Oubre. Outside Warren.
나이스.
Tipped. Here's Jerebko. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Bridges is checked in for Johnson.
레이업 너무 아쉽다.
Warren kicks to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Holmes can't get it to go in.
그린 나오고.
Solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Cook the pass to McKinney. Now here's Jerebko. On the wing, Thompson. And another
그렇지.
three for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Booker kicks to Holmes. To the inside.
아이고.
Warren's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
This is it to Cousins.
들어가겠지? 불 들어왔으니까.
Thompson for three. Hope they get it there. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Clock at 4. Thompson from long range. And it's Thompson again missing. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Crawford outside. A three from Warren. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Just working on extending that range. TJ Warren in the offseason wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Pass to Thompson. Kicks it to Cousins. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
I remember when Cousins came into the NBA, I had a chance to watch him at his very first summer league game, and I thought he'd be a problem then. Well, he's still a problem now. I mean, he can do so many things out there.
Crawford lays it up off the glass. Crawford's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Cook kicks to Green.
야, 그린.
Over to the wing. Here's Cousins. And
에라이.
time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far.
개판이네, 개판.
2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Okay, David,
거의 골스 2군인데 2군.
for halftime, so we'll be back in just.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight. Not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off.
이따위로 하다간 그 다음 휴스턴 경기에서 개발리겠는데요.
Thoughts on Golden State?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on.
And that's going to do.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
Well, I think big guys like to affect shots, but big guys love to send shots into the third row. That's an intimidating factor.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it's Green and Cousins.
이런.
Thompson is out there with Cook, and it's McKinney in at the 3 spot.
바로 커리 불러들이고.
The NBA's first ever head coach, born and raised outside of North America. He will not be the last, but a great opportunity for Phoenix as this guy's paid his dues. 18 years as an NBA assistant, including 5 early years in Phoenix.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. There's the pass to Warren. Now here's Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
와, 당했다.
That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Kukoshkov, a pioneer,
저기서 한 번 더 볼 줄 몰랐네.
college assistant coach out of Europe, also the first in that role in the NBA.
Yeah, in the NBA, he reached the conference finals 7 times and the finals twice. So he's seen what it takes and what type of competitive environment it is when you reach those elite levels. And in 2004 was on the staff for the Detroit Pistons when they won the NBA title against the Lakers. So
허리 상태가 안 좋아.
a lot of winning.
Up top, Warren.
에이튼 3점 조심.
Second chance shot. And he makes good on the layup. Warren's got 13.
He's a solid rebounder for his position at forward. 6'8". TJ Warren getting inside and being in the right spot.
Curry against Johnson. Back to Curry. Down low. Here's Cousins. Count it. Cousins has got his second bucket of the night.
The way that Cousins keeps
맥키니가 거의 무술무네.
Amazing job how he fights through the contact, something he is very used to.
Johnson finds Warren. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul.
커리 파울. 뭔가 변화가 필요한데 지금.
Ayton, the pass to Holmes. Curry against Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside.
It's just all effort from Klay Thompson.
Nice. Wow.
Getting up into his man. That's just tenacious deep. And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
And Cousins kicks to Curry.
아, 커리야.
Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded.
그 쉬운 미드를.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they
오히려 3점이 더 잘 들어가. 2점보다.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
To the paint.
아.
And that's such solid fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Cousins finds Curry.
Nice, Curry.
Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then
커리 이제 8득이야?
Johnson, the pass to Ayton. In the corner, Holmes with it. Johnson outside.
에이튼 3점도 있어가지고.
Releases. Again, Phoenix. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Curry kicks to McKinney. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State.
걸렸다.
To Thompson for 3. Good.
나이스.
Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, tonight it's confident play from Klay Thompson. Exceptional at staying assertive and looking for his opportunities.
아, 에이튼 잘 맞고 있는데.
On the Booker. To the inside. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
자리를 잘못 잡았어.
Teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
And trying to defend the Warriors. All that motion. Brent, how tough is that to defend?
Well, it kills you, Kevin, because it's not like you know if you give up an open shot.
커리 점프를
happens with most of
점프
the
미쳤네.
It's the fact that
아텐도 콤보보다 더 멀리 뛰는 것 같은데.
6 inches away from getting a steal, and that play costs you, and it just keeps coming at you for 48 minutes.
함슨 들어가라.
Devastating shooters, all of that movement.
듀란트
Really
나오시고.
tough to guard, and everybody in
조던벨,
the league's having their troubles
보것.
with it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. You're supposed to play, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A. Curry dishes to Durant. For the tie. Bridges with the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Timing by the athletic big man. Bell outstanding at getting up quickly for the rejection.
He kicks it to Bogut. There's the dish to Durant. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
A chance now to see the numbers for Kevin Durant.
아, 저기 스텝 밟으면 안 되는데.
Over the last month, averaging 23 points per game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy, all elements right now working together, and the game is coming so easy right now.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Suns. Crawford comes in for Troy Daniels. And there's Bridges on the assist by
약간 하향 평준화가 된 것 같은데. 피닉스랑 둘 다.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry fires from way outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Booker against Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup.
데빈 부커.
And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Durant feeling it out a bit beyond the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Suns leading by 7. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Bell.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
커리가 말을 안 듣고.
The Suns with just 21 wins last
듀란트는
season.
이미 4득밖에 안 되고.
In franchise history, this is a very proud franchise. So only their inaugural season as an expansion team in the NBA back in
4쿼터에 또 짠물 농구 해야 돼.
brighter days for the Suns ahead.
A floater. That one drops for him. 10 points for Crawford.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Booker against Curry. Pass to Bell. Now here's Durant. Covered by Oubre.
말도 안 되는 픽앤롤이었다.
From the Suns on the break. Here's Booker again. Phoenix.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked it in the gear here for the second frame.
Timeout called the Warriors. And those 21 wins, not the way the Suns were hoping to celebrate their 50th anniversary.
No, not at all. By scoring margin, it was the worst season that they had in their history. So the games were not all that close. They lost by an average of 9 a game last year.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jerebko's checked in for Bell. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Crawford. It's Durant with the drive.
아.
The hand on it, and they get it back. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really
경기당
love
상대 점수
accepting
91점.
that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
He throw good, Livingston. We've heard Coach Steve Kerr say the power forward position as
어떤 공격을 해야지 잘
You
먹히는지
could say that maybe about the center position too.
모르겠어요. 이것저것 막 하고 있긴 한데 이러면은 계속 턴오버가 되게 많아져가지고 뭘 해야 될지 모르겠네.
So yeah, I don't want to say that it's just disappeared because there are players out there that are playing that position and doing a lot of the things that you would qualify as center-centric, screening, going down to the block, rim running to the post, being an option down low. But it's definitely
인사이드가 좀 잘 먹히는 것 같긴 한데.
Defend smaller guys in the perimeter, taking threes, and that's what's weird for your eyes to just kind of absorb what's going on.
Well, it's weird to absorb not only that and what those players individually are asked to do, but
아 걸렸다
you're
데뷔.
sitting in the stands and all of a sudden you see 5 guys that are outside the three-point line. I mean, go back to the game in the 80s. It's the exact opposite. It was like, you know, a bunch of ants on top of a lost candy bar sitting in the lane, gnawing at one another.
Right.
It's just changed. So the center position, not disappeared, just changed.
Durant with a wide open look. And to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
나이스 킹크.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively.
예랩구가 잘해주고 있다. 아씨.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
좀만 뻗쳐라 좀만.
Pass to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Booker the pass to Ayton. And he gets it to go. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
He gets that one.
That's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his favorite
한 번 더 공격해야 돼. 한 번 더.
Suns leading by 6. Crawford kicks to Bridges. Out left to the wing. On the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant.
그렇지.
By Kevin Durant.
Well, maybe not the highest of flyers, Durant, but because of his reach, it's so easy for him to win above the
아 3점. 아이씨.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Livingston kicks to Durant. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Suns on top, leading by 7. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
또다시 짠물 농구 시작한다. 4쿼터. 아 점수가 말도 안 된다. 지금 30분을 했는데 50몇 대 60몇이야? 얼마나 못하는 거야 둘 다.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them.
탐슨 커든스 들어와야 되고 우리 그린 들어와야 되고 초장에 빨리 끝낸다.
Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All
도는 애들 찾아라. 도는 애들.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Oubre. Johnson is out there with Bridges. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Ayton in at the center. Johnson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cook dishes to Bogut. Durant finds Livingston. Back to Durant.
그렇지. 그렇지 듀란트.
Comes off the assist from Livingston. Durant's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. And there's the pass to Holmes. Back to Johnson.
그렇지. 차분하게 해야 되는 것들만 하자. 차분하게. 기본만 하면 갈 수 있다. 해야 될 것만 하면 된다. 미스매치. 나이스.
Cook the pass to Durant. Fourth quarter now. We're about
안 뚫리겠다 이거. 그것 때문에 안 되겠다. 굿샷.
Durant, that's good.
Well, for a tall guy, Durant
좋아,
has
좋아.
such dexterity and rhythm on the catch and shoot. It's just interesting to watch.
The Suns trailing. Johnson with it. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. He kicks it to Oubre. And they come back with their own three-pointer.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
KD 가자.
And looks like the illegal kick.
아이 보고 진짜 씨. 맥 끊는 데는 보고시 최고네. 맥을 팍팍 끊어버리네. 아까 포털 4쿼터에도 2번인가 맥 끊더니. 맥커터요, 맥커터. 아우 씨. 마음에 안 들어. 그린 나오시고 커리 나오시고 듀란트.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Urebka. And Curry subbed in for Cook. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
총력전이다 또.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Igor Kokoshkov coaching his team during the break. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now,
4점 차.
and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win.
커든 스픽 잘 걸어라잉. 걸렸. 아, 됐다.
Back to Curry, 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. He can't hit that shot. Now the Suns take it the other way.
어이없는 턴오버.
Outside Warren. Dishes to Ayton. Johnson against Curry. Ayton, the pass to Holmes. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots over Curry. And the shot is long.
그린.
His shot's been a bit off, but
빼주고.
still they lead the game.
A shot by Thompson.
아, 탐슨.
The Warriors miss again.
이 완벽한 기회를.
Rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here
천천히 하자,
tonight.
천천히.
Durant against Warren. Now here's Durant. He's tightly guarded. Outside for Curry. Trying to get something going. Good on the three-point shot.
내 경기 접전이야, 씨.
I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
기본기만 하자. 기본만 하자, 기본. 정신 차려야 된다. 피닉스한테 지면 노답이다, 진짜. 꼴찌인데, 얘네 지금. 하여튼 저기 가 있어. 들어오지 말고.
Warren finds Booker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson.
홈즈가 슛이 없으니까 다행이다. 자, 우린 듀란트 작전. 널 믿는다, 듀란트.
Pass to Cousins. And here's Thompson for 3.
기가 막히죠?
And another 3 for
제대로 걸렸어.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Here's Johnson.
나이스.
Curry with some nice D.
You know, not sure if it's him or the
커즌스
defense,
들어가고.
but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Cousins takes it off the glass.
좋아.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Johnson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
미스매치.
Booker against Durant. Pass to Holmes.
야, 홈즈 3점 있다고? 와.
A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Kicks to Green. Outside Curry.
그렇지. 그렇지.
For Golden State.
Tough to tell what exactly happened to the D out there, but they simply don't look like they're engaged or even trying to stop their opponent.
커리 발동 걸어야 돼 지금.
The pass to Warren.
3분. 듀란트 나가야 된단 말이죠 지금 저희가. 체력 때문에. 더블팀, 더블팀, 더블팀. 그렇지.
But no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
듀란트 혹사했어. 나이스. 듀란트 들어가라. 고생했다. 너 없어도 이길 수 있다. 하나 더 쏘고 와. 작전이 잘 먹히면 진짜 기분 좋아요. 근데 교체 애들이랑 같이 할 때는 작전이 잘 안 먹혀요. BQ가 딸려가지고. 야 저기 나이스. 2분 57초.
The Warriors making a switch here. McKinney's checked in, and the Suns call time.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
그린 들어가자. 예랩코가 꽤 괜찮겠는데. 조던배를 믿어보자. 탐슨 커리 그대로 들어가.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's
요 경기랑 전 경기랑 거의 KD 때문에 이겼어.
scoring as well as he has. It's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
게임에서는 점퍼 2점 쏘기가 힘들어서. 듀란트 그 점퍼가 잘 안 나오지. 그렇지. 허리 뛰어. 플로터 하나 매겼어. 허리 불 들어왔죠.
Booker against Thompson, and Booker kicks to Warren.
더블팀. 허리 플로피 3점. 킥만 걸리면 끝이다 이거. 나이스. 아 2점이었어.
Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see him. Somehow someone missed an assignment. Luckily he bricked the mid-range.
Booker against Thompson. Booker the pass to Holmes. Phoenix no good that time either.
바로 사거리 보안.
With the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. That pushes it to double digits. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. The Suns running out of time. Now Booker over Thompson.
나이스 탐슨.
Thompson sends it back to the middle. Here's Booker.
어디서 나이스.
I'd be a little more cautious when you guard a great free throw shooter like Klay Thompson. He'll hit the
피닉스한테 지는 건 좀 말도 안 되지. 탐슨 이제 들어가고요.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very.
와, 커든스.
I think we just hear more
미쳤다.
stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your
와,
only
커리 봐.
tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to
저돈
how
하나
it is they're
주자.
feeding the system.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do
농구는
it again.
4쿼터야.
And that strategy did work.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing
바로
for
쓸 때,
Steph
이거.
Curry.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up. And he
물
threw
들어왔어,
himself into
테이크오버.
a lot of plays.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous
쭉
run
밀리네.
here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Bender.
벤더 꽤 좋은데 근데.
On the wing, Daniels, covered by Evans.
나이스.
Bell with the block.
자, 커든스 하나 더 줘야지.
Curry kicks to Cousins from the paint and off the glass. That one's good.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. You see the focus, ready to do battle.
So we see the Warriors taking
근데 얘네들은 좀 약팀이라 초반에 말려가지고 밀려도 후반에 정신 차리면 이길 수 있는데 강팀이랑 하면은 이제 거의 멘탈 박살나가지고 휴스턴이랑 할 때 잘해야 돼 진짜. 실수를 거의 하지 말아야 돼.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David.
드디어 휴스턴 만나러 간다. 그때 졌죠. 2번인가 졌나? 1번인가 졌나? 복수해야 돼. 23, 21 커리, 탐슨. 턴오버가 그래도 많아. 2개, 하나. 턴오버 한 10개 되겠다. 3점도 너무 안 좋아요. 40%. 원래 54% 정도 나와야 되는데 필드골이랑 너무 낮아. 가자. 하루 쉬고 훈련하러 하고 휴스턴 만나고. 휴스턴이 지금 29승 7패. 그럼 경기 차이가 몇 경기? 36경기. 36. 우리가 2경기를 더 많이 했네. 아직 모르네요. 1등은 확실한 건. 웨스트브룩 썬더 멤버릭스 팀을 98대 60. 셀틱스 5연승. 토론토 보스턴 동점이네. 완전 동률이네. 2.5게임. 필라델피아 미러키 인디애나에 저기가 있나 본데. 올라디포가. 클리블랜드는 왜 여기 있나 모르겠네. 어스트. 불타오르고 있군 애들. 이거 달라는 하택은 씨. 만나기 힘들겠는데 얘는 거의 뭐 프로쯤 돼서 들어오겠는데. 샤프슈터라고 얘가? 메킨 코너 스페셜 너무 안 들어가. 코너 스페셜 있는데. 하든 아 놀래라. 와 이게 휴스턴인 줄 알고 바로 아텐도 콤보 있길래 깜짝 놀랐네 씨. 시카고는 노답이네. 카터에 포터에 부상자가 왜 이렇게 많아. 휴스턴 하든 CP 카펠라 퍼리드 고든 리버스 그린 터커 네네 풀 포지션 샴퍼트만 빼고 거의 풀이네요. 풀 갑시다. 휴스턴전 TNT 경기. 이거 뭐 구해 오는지 모르겠어요 애들. 스몰 포워드 스카우트 즉시 전력감 최고 선수 찾아와. 스몰 포워드 빨리. (27득에 8어시) 거의 5리바 정도 되네. 커리 이제 딱 50% 올라왔네요. 50%에 6.1어시.
Presentation of the NBA.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is Dave.
진짜 중요한 경기야. 살짝 타이트 중간. 슈터를 상대로 사용하면 효과적입니다. 슈터를 사용하면 효과적. 픽앤팝 득점 제한. 밀착. 볼 수비수가 해지지 수비수의 지원을 받습니다. 이게 괜찮겠는데. 밀착. 스크리너가 득점에 강하지 않고 볼 핸들러가 슛을 잘하지 못할 때 효과적. 이거 필요 없는데. 스크리너 득점 능력 필요 없고요. 오프볼 스크린. 슈터를 상대로 사용하면 효과적입니다. 요거 괜찮겠구만. 포스트는 필요 없고. (80까지) 올리자.
We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. It's got to be a relief to see Iman Shumpert back in uniform, looking healthy and ready to contribute. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got
수비를 진짜 잘하거나 1쿼터에 박살을 내버려가지고 빨리 애들 나가게 만들거나 둘 중에 하나를 해야 돼요. 끌려다니면 계속 끌려다녀야 돼.
And Clark, two deep rosters in this one. Talk about the value of having a lot of guys on that bench.
어떻게든 하든이나 CP나 득점을 못하게 막아가서 빨리 나가게 만들어야 돼. 빨리.
With the fresh bodies that you're able to have when you've got talented reserves at your disposal.
어떻게든 출전 시간을 줄이게 만들어야 돼, 쟤네들. 잘 안 풀리게 만들어서.
So the Rockets win the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo.
아, 당했다. 나이스. 자, 우리의 첫 번째 탐슨.
Now Green Thompson outside. Back to Green.
CP 버리고.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Paul. And Capella sends it back. And he gets it back.
안돼 커즌스.
No good. Harden scanning the floor. He feeds it to Capella. Down in the low post, it goes. Capella's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Rockets. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
확실하게 가자. 확실하게.
Come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
하든이 못 따라붙겠지?
Stay focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
I love that, Greg. You got to do that away from home.
CP도 소매치기 배지가 있어가지고
Excellent chemistry.
잘 뺏거나 잘 파울하거나 그러거든요. 이건 컬이다. 그렇지.
Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Harden.
아, 하든 이거 막았어야 되는데.
And you know Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
이게 쪽 우리가 센 데가 작전이 망해버렸어요 지금. 커튼스는 잘못 걸었어. 탐슨 아.
Unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game.
카펠라 엘리옵도 조심해야 돼. 나이스. 가자. 코너.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
직접 막아야겠다 하든. 나이스 그린. 탐슨 하나 더. 그린 설마?
Right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
아, 잡빙 씨.
So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact.
파울 관리도 잘해야 되는데.
And James Harden,
제란트 포스터.
MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
아유 하필 그린이냐 씨. 쏘지 말아야겠다 아싸리 그냥. 저쪽 이제 스몰 포워드가 약하니까 드란트로 포스트를 미니까 더블팀이 들어오는 것 같은데 한 번 더 확인해보죠. 똑같이.
A few more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
Here is Harden. The Warriors making the shot.
더블 스텝 백. 안 들어가지. 드란트.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now, here is Harden following the shot by Kevin Durant.
나이스 탐슨 좋았다.
Jumps up and Thompson throws it down.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
하든 따라당겨야 돼.
Ball finds Green. At the top of the key, Capella.
나이스.
The rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense. defense not giving him an inch there.
나이스. 아, 농락잼. 베스트다, 베스트.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Golden State. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Green. Capella inside. He's guarded by Cousins.
카펠라 지워버려야지.
Harden against Thompson. Fires the three.
아, 저건 좀 수비가 너무 안 좋았다. 다시 우리 탐슨.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
걸렸다.
Now here's Durant, and Thompson gets it to go.
He has created some terrific
하든 수비가 안 좋으니까.
for himself and really made the most of it.
철저하게 하든 털어주겠어.
Lets it go with the three, and it's Gordon missing. The Warriors lead.
와우, 탐슨.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Durant.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Harden against Thompson. It's Harden with the drive.
와, 너도?
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes,
탐슨 빠르게
goes right to work.
바로 픽 받아가지고. 와.
And taken away by Paul. Left side Gordon over Durant, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
우리 그린 나가고요.
Top 3 in the league and 3-pointers made the last 2 seasons running.
Yeah, he's done it 2 years in a row now, making over 200 triples
오케이.
in the season while coming off.
하든 나가버렸죠.
Impressive.
우리는
Coach checked in for Green. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very
좀만 더 있다가.
prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm
CP랑 다 나갔어.
approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. In my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney
탐슨 나가고요.
cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still,
탐슨 마지막 하나.
I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it. And the jam by
Shot.
Kevin Durant.
I mean, there are a lot of players who are smaller than Durant who can't put a defender on skates like he does.
And it's
두란트
Rivers with the
나가고요.
ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
그렇지.
You know what? The waters were calm for most
아,
of the game.
급했다, 급했어.
Resistance felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time. Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness, admirable, but just not the result.
And some changes here for the Warriors. McKinney's checked in, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Gordon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
와, 설마.
The shot by Nene.
저건 좀 아니지.
Golden State's
가자.
gone 2 or 3 from deep so far.
카펠라 빠졌죠. 바로 커즌스,
Curry passes to Cousins.
인지터리.
Back to Curry. Stolen
아,
by
아깝다.
It's House outside, and the 3-ball is
당했네.
good. House has got his first bucket of the
다시
game.
한번.
He's on the board for 3. To the paint. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, dynamic finish by Cousins. Not a freak athlete, but he's a gamer for sure.
Rivers kicks to Nene.
커즌스 나가고. 아, 당했다.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep. No shortage of
얘네
drama
벤치
here
애들이 더
early
잘하는데.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Livingston finds Curry. Here's Jerebko. He's guarded by Rivers. Cousins, the pass to Curry. Now Jerebko. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fires for three. That shot off. And the
덕인님 어서 오세요.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. A floater and the
컬이 나가야 돼요.
Outside for Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now here's Rivers. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
Nice.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. From deep.
샷.
Good on the 3-point shot. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Houston's gotten a lot of shots off from 3-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. Fires from 18.
Wow.
And that's good off the glass that time. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
And Gordon's so efficient as
왜
a scorer,
컬이인지 보여주마.
from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
아, 내 건디 씨.
Ray Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden
맥키니가
State Warriors.
죽었어.
He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this.
하프코트 노릴만 했는데 버저비터.
A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about.
Just an inspiring story.
저희 다
Greg,
빠졌죠,
gives you
일단.
perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a
레이업이
pretty
들어갔어야
even
되는데.
game through the first quarter. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
We've got Looney. Livingston is out there with Cook. And there's your Rebko. And it's McKinney in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. 5 on the clock. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him.
Nice.
It is good. And the Warriors lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute left.
이게 들어가네.
The shot's good from Nene.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
This is it to Cook. Now here's Jerebko. Fareed defending. Back to Jerebko.
나이스.
And then Jerebko with the dunk.
And guys, right now the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Rivers dishes to Gordon. The kick out to Fareed. Here is House. Currently averaging almost
막았다.
6 points a game. Moves back up. And the
엔드원.
chance at the line for one more coming up.
Kenneth Fareed always aggressive in attacking the glass. You got to put a body on him or he'll make you pay.
하든 들어왔죠. 삼성 들어와야 되고.
Catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Jerebko kicks to Cook. Back to Jerebko. He went around 6'8", 6'9" or so, very versatile, able to shoot. Certainly, we saw that.
듀란트로 들어와야 돼요.
Players nowadays, if you had to say, hey, that kind of reminds me of how.
예르포가 굉장히 잘해주고
You
있는데.
think about a guy like Tobias Harris, really solid, can do a little bit of everything. Kyle Kuzma, the outstanding first-year player, just finished his first year with the Lakers. I like Thaddeus Young, even though he's a lefty, good size, gets to the glass, puts it on the floor okay. But those would be Kyle Kuzma, probably Tobias Harris.
카펠라 들어왔으면은 보것으로 땜빵 때우고요. 피지컬.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is,
하든
then those tip-ins are all about.
철저하게 턴다.
Looney passes to Cook.
걸렸죠?
Thompson for three, and it's in. Basket number
킥을
6
못
for
피해.
him thus far.
하든은.
He's only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's an assassin from long range. With his size and quick release, coupled with the consistency, Thompson is a very hard man to guard beyond the arc.
Down low.
와, 당했다 이거.
6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
어쩔 수 없는 루니의 한계다 이건.
Indeed, what a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Durant against Green.
이렇게 얘들아.
Whistle blows.
아, 트래블링.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. You look at the Rockets, they still have a firm hold on that second spot.
CP 들어왔네요.
Strong place to be.
And I think for Golden State,
허리.
they just understand how good they really
카펠라 막아야
are. One of
된다잉.
the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency though down the stretch.
보것은 좀 피지컬이 나오니까 막아지거든요.
And then for Houston, PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried, and it's Paul in for Rivers. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Green.
아이고 샷.
Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why
강민준님
such
어서
an
오세요.
efficient inside score.
Thompson against Harden.
안 들어가.
Green kicks it to Tucker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And without looking at the score,
톰슨 하나 더.
they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way.
아, 이건 안 걸렸다.
Championship teams play against the game as much as they play against the opponent.
야, 이걸 놓치네.
Here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Takes the 13-footer. Paul's shot is up. And the Warriors decide to take
Time.
their first time out here.
그린도 들어와야 되고. 탐슨 지금 체력이 79, 그린 98, 리빙스턴이 90. 빼놓자 탐슨.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for
하든 나가면 빈지털이 하자.
Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Quinn Cook. Curry against Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Durant. Curry on the wing. Pass to Bogut. Durant in the corner. It's over Tucker, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Here's Harden.
나이스. 그린 잘했다. 듀란트 가자. 보고 들어와야지. 그렇지.
And how about the flexibility of Bogut? The timing makes him such an easy guy to set up.
오늘 2차전에도 보고 엘리웁 많이 했죠. 그린이 띄워줘가지고.
Paul goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, when Chris Paul came to the Rockets,
접전이다, 접전.
question if he and James Harden would be able to share the ball. Both known for being ball-dominant guards. I think you'd have to to say it's worked out pretty well.
And I think Chris Paul never comfortable with that ball-dominant label, Greg. He never played with another guard who could create, certainly on the level of Harden.
No doubt about it. I mean, Mo P, J.J. Redick, guys who were great shooters, but really more off-the-ball players. Chris needed to be that kind of a playmaker, but with Harden, he has someone just as gifted at creating baskets for himself and others.
Outside, Green.
아, 당했다. 오케이.
Another miss by Houston. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Livingston passes to Curry. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Paul kicks to Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
하든 저거 인사이드 좀 개빡세다.
Taken it to a whole new level, almost 12 points a game in isolation in 2018, and his efficiency, the best in the
3점 각이 안 나오니까 자꾸 인사이드를 들어오는 거겠죠?
And it's interesting, isn't it? Isolation, one-on-one basketball
커리.
has lost favor league-wide.
커리 플로프.
But Harden flips that logic.
CP는 알아서 그냥 파울이 한 3개, 4개는 누적이 돼요. 알아서. 스틸하려고.
From long distance, now more and more players are shooting it from that deep. Harden is changing the definition of a good possession because he's just so talented at making the toughest shots look easy.
시간 없다잉.
Bogut dishes to Curry. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness.
카펠라, 엘리웁 조심. 어림없죠. 와. 더블 스텝백 들어가 버리네. 와, 더블팀 들어오는 거 보라. 잘 밟았는데 스텝. 맥킨이 들어오고요. 킹컵 들어오고, 커즌스 들어오고.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Curry against Paul. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
안 속네.
Outside, Green. Curry against Paul. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Green, and Durant sends it back.
쉬어가자. 불안하다, 불안해. 약속의 3쿼터를 만들려면 커즌스 88이죠. 지금 보것이 잘하고 있으니까 보것을 그대로 쓰고요. 함슨 나오고. 생각 외로 보것이 잘해주고 있어. 함슨 한 번 더. 이거 잘 걸리는 것 같더라고 아까 보니까. 개꿀이네 이거 작전. 엘리웁 조심해야 돼 엘리웁. 와, 고든.
He come alive since the start of the second quarter. He has been on fire.
Here is Cook.
파울 하나 더 해라.
Thompson outside.
그렇지.
Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that.
잠깐만 지금 CP가 파울 4개죠. 파울 3개구나. 4개가 아니네.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on.
Stolen by Nene. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Harden inside the three-point line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Golden State's on the three-point range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson for the
Gee.
another 3 for Golden State.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead.
탐슨 22득점.
Harden against Thompson.
클러치 타임.
Harden with it. 3-pointer.
나이스.
That one, no.
잘 막았다 전반전. 와.
Wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Ray Thompson has been leading charge for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping him off the glass.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 22 points and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow.
강팀이랑 할 때가 제일 재밌는 것 같은데.
How'd you think the Rockets were playing?
긴장감도
The second half
있고.
is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak butterfinger sauce, weak sauce period.
생각외로 예랩코랑 보것이 잘해줬어요.
I'll do it, Ernie.
커즌스 나왔대. 카펠라가 없을 때 나올 수가 있거든요.
We've got second half action for you.
킹콕, 탐슨, 맥키니, 그린. 오케이, 가자.
This one could go down to the last possession. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And I loved in that first half.
친구들 라인업은 아직 살아 있네요.
4 good shots and knocked them down.
나이스 4파울. 스스로 자멸하는구나.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with PJ Tucker.
그래서 탐스 작전 들어가야죠.
In at the 3 spot. Now the pass to Cousins.
거의 100%거든요 지금 이거.
Golden State moving it around.
아깝다.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul outside.
나이스.
Oh, nice defensive play to disrupt the
맥키니.
alley-oop. Good, the pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Cousins against Capella.
밀린다.
Just 5 to shoot. Thompson for 3. And that
그렇지.
to his impressive total brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, you know, one of the things about Mike D'Antoni is that he's an excellent offensive mind, but he gives his players so much confidence. His defensive reputation is not as strong, but with the Rockets last season, they actually were a lockdown team at times. D'Antoni answering those critics about not being a defensive mind.
파울 한번 해보지.
Floats it up for Cousins.
아,
Trying
커즌스.
to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harden against Thompson. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Paul. It's good.
와,
Assist
10피.
that time from Harden.
2점 차.
Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to McKinney. He kicks to Green. Here is Cook. Passes it to McKinney. There's the dish to Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you look at James Harden, coach Mike D'Antoni and the Rocket front office.
그린 나가고
Really does seem like a match made in
예력고 들어오자.
I think the alignment of the
조셉님
front
어서
office and
오세요.
coaching staff really in harmony. And a star in Harden
개꿀잼일 때
who's
왔네.
the world at delivering in that system. Chris Paul part of the mix too. That's a pretty good fit it looks like to me.
And the Warriors making a change here. Urebko's checked
오늘
in,
파이널
and the
봤어요.
Rockets making a change here as well. Rivers checked in. Thompson against Harden.
아, 더블팀 들어갈 걸 그냥.
No good on the back of the rim.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
나이스.
And Thompson throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders.
임덕인님 어서 오세요.
Him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kinds
무너진다.
of will tell you why the score is
흔들리기 시작한다. 아이고.
Stolen by Harden. Here we go, one-on-one.
몰라.
Here's Rivers, and that one is good. Rivers has got 5.
이거 달라 멋있었는데 아, 네, 여기 게임에선 이거 달라가 없어요. 부상이라. 내가 오늘 이거 달라를 좀 많이 썼을 텐데. 맥킨이 줘. 늦었다. 와우. 플스 아니고 이거 PC예요, PC. PC가 그래픽이 좋죠.
On the wing, Green. Warriors with the rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
아, 좋아.
Gets it to go. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels
갑자기
like
복수해야 돼.
to me,
시즌 초반에
nobody can guard him down there.
졌거든.
Here's Harden.
와, 들어간다.
16 points for him.
휴스턴이 한번 작탐 한번 불러줘야 되는데. 커리 들어오고요. 탐슨 나가고 에반스 3세에 들어오고 듀란트 들어오고.
McKinney kicks to Urebko. To the
와,
inside. Lets it go.
아, 맥키니.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Green finds Capella.
그렇지.
No good.
좋아.
Steve from Cousins.
너희 기회를 주마. 커든스. 다 비켜.
Plays it up and banks it in. Cousins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming defense.
잘 막았어 하든.
And Houston calls their first time out.
CP는
Klay Thompson with
파울
the
누적으로
so
나갔고.
far in this one.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to
거의
start
잡았어.
shaping their game plan around stopping.
게임 거의 다 잡은 거랑 마찬가지야. 조던벨을 한번 써보죠. 조던벨. 커든스 좀 잘하고 있고.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring team. The Rockets number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons.
여유가
Teams
좀
have had a
있으니까.
heck of a time trying to slow them down.
House, and he lays it straight in. House has got 5 points so far.
Couldn't run
계속해서
the inbound
커든스.
play any better than right there.
더블팀 아마 들어올 거예요. 이거.
Curry kicks to Cousins.
아, 이거 놓치다.
Rivers with the rebound.
아깝다.
It's trailed by 7. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found
한 번 더 커즌스 줘서 더블팀 유도해가지고 긴 곳에다가 3점 줘야겠다. 살아 있어야 되는데 불이. 에이 설마. 말도 안 되는 3점이지. 아 커졌는데 불 꺼졌어요.
A huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
슈란트. 아 커리에게 바로 줬는데. 집중 집중.
Kicks it to Gordon. Unloads from 13. Here's Capella. And
아 커즌스 저거 블락을 하지 말았어야 돼. 수비 리바를 잡았어야 되는데. 나이스.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And you know the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets.
아 플루터.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The
듀란트
defense
가자.
struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys.
쉽게 가자.
To the inside, and there's the call on Nene. That is his first foul of the game.
아 외곽에 빠졌었는데 에반스.
The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Gordon, the pass to Nene.
그렇지. 어디서 들어올라 어디서.
He puts everything he has into his defense. Cousins can be a force, big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's
그건 나오고요 우리.
shots when he's committed.
I tell you what,
그린
the
좀
contest
있다가.
on that shot was lacking, very subpar, which is why the shooter buried it.
Curry kicks to Cousins.
아.
Here's Durant.
야 드란트.
Picking up the assist. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I just love how
좋아 좋아.
finishes over contact.
CP 이제 나온다.
To contain it.
6점 차죠.
Rivers against Curry. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Here's Fareed. And Fareed throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his
작담.
vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
4쿼터를 또 준비해야 되니까
Eric Gordon, the 2017 sixth man of the year
체력도 봐야 되고 애들. 그린이 이제 88이죠. 보고 96. 리빙스턴 들어오고요. KD 대신 맥키니 80. 커리. 1분 48초. 어쩔 수 없다. 떠야겠네요 더.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Cousins, and it's Livingston in for Evans, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Paul's checked in, and Gordon also.
어디 파월 한번 해보시지.
17 three-point shootout. His long-range proficiency a great fit on the Rockets.
You know, he's got that
바로
low
쏠 거야,
set
그냥.
shot release, but and he gets it off with great volume and one of the more prolific three-point shooters in our league.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Inside.
Nice. KD.
Good play defensively. Durant dishes.
아, 셀프 엘리업 하려고 그랬는데.
To the middle. Here's Rivers. The shot no good. Curry with the defensive effort. Pass to Bogut.
What? 커리. 듀란트.
He kicks to Durant. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Bogut. Curry with it. He's picked up by Paul. Pocket six. Curry's
Nice.
shot is good.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down.
마이리가 지금 명전 휴스턴이라 빡세요.
Rivers in the corner.
불행 중 다행인 게 이제 홈이라는 거죠 우리가.
To the paint. Here's Fareed.
나이스 조던벨 잘했다.
Warriors leading by 8.
이건 피지컬이야.
From deep three-point range. Here's Durant and then
뭐야 씨. 이 중요한 순간에.
Durant with the jump.
Yeah, that's just the height of the length coming into play there. No one stopping.
클러치 타임.
Outside Gordon.
야 저거 뭐 없냐?
Here's Nene. Off target with that shot. Well through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It
잘했다,
may be
잘했다.
difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
네, 휴스턴은 마커 할 때도 많이 해보고 해가지고 게임 휴스턴 내가 좀 잘 알아.
And let's take now this moment to
막아줘야 될
bring up
것만
our
잘
state farm
막아주면은
assist of the game.
휴스턴 힘 못 쓰거든요. 중요해, 굉장히 중요해.
Served him up a tasty room service.
하든 3점 많이 못 넣게 막아줘야 되고 카펠라는 엘리웁 막아줘야 되고 CP는 파울 누적 매겨줘야 되고.
We've got Durant. Bell is out there with Bogut, and there's Livingston, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' foul. Here's Durant. Feeds to Bell.
나이스 조던벨.
And a nice assist from Durant. Bell's got the first field goal.
잘하네 조던벨도.
For the Warriors. And it's Paul with the ball.
몸싸움을 잘해주는 것 같아 리바운드에서.
The Blazers at Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Dishes it to Fareed for the three. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
You know, Fareed is a highly energetic player who takes good
여기서
shots.
중요한
I like to
거는
see him improve on his defense moving forward.
듀란트 일단 한번 들어가야 되고요. 탐슨 나와야 돼.
That free throw, no good. And Kenneth Fareed, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014. But Greg, his minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man.
자멸하죠,
at
CP.
least one of those two.
속성이 있어 저렇게. 소매치기 있는 애들은
Here's McKinney.
스틸을 너무 하고 싶어하는 그런 게 있어가지고.
Kicks it to Bogut.
나이스.
Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
아, 놓쳤다 이거. 나이스. 그래서 커즌스 나와야 되고요. 그린 나와야죠.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. McKinney kicks to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. Outside Green. Nice form on the 20-footer. Green's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets.
They know he's looking for him.
CP랑 1대1.
It's easy to see why Paul's teammates love him.
Curry looking it over.
나가라 이 자식아. 왜 자꾸 소니 뽑히냐? 노렸지롱. 바로 아이솔 땡겨야지. 5파울인데. 이렇게 되면 이제 우리 커리 들어가서 쉬어도 되죠.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
3분 4분쯤 나왔을 때 하면 되고.
Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for
무리 안 해도 되는 거지. 3쿼부터 계속 뛰어가지고 커리.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be
아
scoring.
무선 아니고 유선인데 선이 좀 자꾸 빠졌다 껴졌다 그래가지고 듀란트 나오고요.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike
선을 바꿔야 되는데 살 돈이 없어가지고.
He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. You got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen.
과연 그린.
We got to seize this game.
네가 나를 막아?
You lit a fire under him, guys.
유일한 그 허점이 스몰 포워드야. 스몰 포워드. 휴스턴은 멜로 있을 때는 그래도 몸빵이 좀 돼가지고 그럴만 했는데 더블팀 들어가. 나이스.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up.
어디 한번 또 아이솔 해봐.
Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Green finds Rivers. Pass to Tucker. A three ball. Cans it from downtown.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three.
이거 뭐야? 잠시만, 이거 소리가 왜 안 났어요? 잠깐만요. 25,000원씩이나. 조셉킴님 고맙습니다. 25,000원. 오, 소리가 왜 안 났지?
Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Green against Durant, and the pass to Cousins. Golden State moving the ball around.
큰 돈 주셨는데 소리가 왜 안 나왔지? 고맙습니다. 25,000원. 리시버 동구리 얘기하는 거죠.
I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results. Man, you like this intelligence he plays with. You got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
Here's Green.
돌아, 그렇지. 기다리고 있었다. 아, 고맙습니다. 제가 동굴이 하나 구매하도록 할게요.
You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
그거 무선으로 하면은 지연 시간이 유선이랑 똑같나요? 나이스. 볼 받을 사람 없나? 엘립. 막았다 이거. 들어가 버리네.
Livingston passes to Durant. Right side Green. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Livingston dishes to Cousins. And they force the shot violation. Great D.
하든이야. 하든 21득 24분. 오케이. 제가 오늘 방송 끝나고 구매할게요. 고맙습니다.
Now here is Harden over Thompson. Another miss by Harden.
이 유선이 선을 자꾸 꼈다 뺐다 하니까 그 선 끼는 데가 긁혀가지고 벌어진 것 같아요.
Here's Gordon. Capella kicks to Harden. Lets the three fly, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's
무조건
exactly
잡았지.
what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
컬이 나오고 커즌스 다시. 그래도 A상 풀 포지션으로 쪄주는 게 낫겠죠? 동굴이가 리시버 아니에요? 동굴이가 리시버?
And his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
엑스박스 리시버가 따로 있어요?
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. To the paint, here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists.
알아봐야겠는데 그러면.
And how about the decision-making of Curry? Not just a go-to scorer, also a skilled orchestrator who picks the defense apart with his passing.
Harden kicks to Green. Pass to Capella. Eric Gordon on the wing, guarded by Curry. 6 on the shot clock.
아이고 잘못 갔다.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Gordon.
제가 내일은 그 블러그테일 어드벤처 게임 새로 나와서 이틀 동안은 그거 하니까 이제 금요일날 아이고 금요일날 저거 무선으로 한번 해볼게요.
Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean,
자꾸 스트레스였어. 나도 이게 자꾸 끊겨가지고.
With the chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result,
금요일날 생일이라 가지고 아마 NBA 하러 올 거예요.
Passes it to Durant. Here's Cousins. He kicks it to Thompson. To the middle, and the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
PC랑 플스랑 있는데 내일 나오는데요. PC가 안 좋으니까 플스로 아마 할 것 같아. 플스로. 생일인데 친구들 주말에 만날 것 같아서 토요일날 아마 휴방할 것 같아요. 토요일날 휴방. 생일 선물로 오케이. 고맙습니다. 리시버 무선으로 써야지. 나 이거 패드 살 때도 에너자이저 충전지랑 충전기를 돈 주고 샀는데 무선으로 하는 방법을 몰라가지고.
Tries again. And the layup is good. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half.
플래그 테일인가?
Clever guard James Harden. I mean, so good at staying with his shot even under duress.
The shot's good from
5월달에 먼저 나왔었는데 내일 한국 정발이라 가지고 한글판으로 나온대요.
Yeah, that was actually no defense.
플래그 테일 어쩌고 저쩌고 했는데.
Any easier than that? I mean, they're piling it on now.
Warriors leading by 11. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
키보드 힘들어요, 키보드. 나도 키보드를 한번 해보려고 시도를 해봤는데 방송 아닐 때 못하겠더라고요.
Shot clock at 6. It's over Tucker.
Good, solid, basic, fundamental defense. Tucker on balance, light on his feet.
하든 더블 스텝 백 나 저기 뭐냐 슈팅 가드에 장착을 해봤는데 별로 안 좋더라고요. 자, 요판 끝나고 그 트레일러 보여줄게요. 내일 할게. 나 이거 아까 슈퍼 세팅 그거 뭐냐 설정도 잡아야 되고 소리가 왜 안 났지? 킹덤 하츠 하느라 후원이랑 이거 다 꺼놔가지고.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. There's the feed to Hart. Stolen by Evans. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out. And what should be a nice win here for the Warriors. And it may be a comfortable win for him, but you know, they had to weather a few
벤치 멤버인데 갑이지 이 멤버는 아니고 우리 벤치 멤버를 터네.
This was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come.
들어가.
It's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Kevin Durant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
포틀랜드는 제가 그거 풀 버전은 내일 올라가고 4쿼터만 이렇게 좀 어떻게 좀 만져가지고 하이라이트로 좀 짧게 해서 올릴게요.
Stolen by Tucker. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
릴라드랑 맥칼럼 득점한 것만 쫙 모아서.
They have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
키보드 거의 못 한다고 보면 돼요. 키보드는. 멀티 이거 PC 버전 했었는데 핵이 너무 많아가지고 2K20은 플스로 일단 할 것 같아요.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many
듀란트 인터뷰하는 거 처음 보네. 핵이 너무 많아요. 짱깨들 핵이 너무 많아.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This
하든이 28득 그래도 꽤 많이 했긴 했네. 근데 40분 경기에 29분 뛴 거면은 많이 안 뛴 거거든요. 에이스가 4개 들어갔네요. 3점이 4개 들어갔고 여기서 제일 중요한 게 CP지. CP 19분 40분짜리에 19분 쪘다는 게 잘 막았지. 파울아웃 당하고 67%야 필드골. 잘했어요.